stay alive. Sorry. Sound check, sound check. 1, 2, 3. What in the hell do you listen to me? Sound check, sound check. 1, 2, 3. Why in the heck do you listen to me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sound check, sound check. 1, 2, 3. All right, my bad. Who you calling lanky? What you calling lanky, big old lanky ass? Oh, you better watch his hand there. Oh, bam, I got you. I got you. You better watch his hand there. Oh, bam, I got you. Sorry, calm down, everybody. I took her to my ice house and we freaked it. I took her to the ice house and we chilled. They call me a mirror plate. Dang it, I want to eat some food. I got a big old nose pointing in your face. When I get real close, you spray me with mace. That was the case. Now my eyes are burning 'cause you spray with mace. I say stupid shit when I make my food. When I wanna make, let me say, not in the mood. How are we gonna make our brood? What did I do? Rice gravy. I got you. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I need to take a nap, yo. I need to take a nap. They said shut your yap. Take a nap. What up? I can't see what's going on. When I'm real tired, I start to yawn. I can't see just what's on. I can't see what's going on. Baby, when you love me to the break of dawn. Ow. Whiplash. All right, let me see what's going on here. My spinal column. I think I hurt my spinal column. Whoa! I think I hurt my spinal column trying to whiplash running. There we go. I think my baby loves me. Oh, you know what we can probably do too? There we go. What's up, everybody? My baby love me. My baby love me. She said, cook the rice. It would be nice if you add some vanilla and a little bit of spice. Cook the rice. Cook the rice. Be real lemon. Eat the spice. Cook the rice. Cook the rice. Be real nice if you add the spice. All right, where's my dang? Let me find my dang down. I want to know what's going on. We're making love to the break of dawn. Hang on, I can do this. Bam, I just do this. And I'm gonna see. I'm gonna sing for you, baby blue. But you smack me in the face while I'm sniffing glue. I say dumb stuff. All right, let's see. Let's go here. Ooh, we're watching live. Okay, where we go? Let's turn that down. Let's go here. Bam. Well, what are we cooking? I'm cooking rice. Cook the rice. All she wanted me to do was help her cook the rice. Can you help me please cook the rice? There's nothing on the table, so we gotta make something. So I help you do is help me cook the rice. How much butter? How much spice? help me cook the rice. Sorry, my friend. So I made I got some it's basically King Ranch it's called. So it's chicken leftover Dorito chip or not Doritos, they're just tortilla chips on the top and mixed with a Rotel. So some Rotel, and then you make like a lasagna plate. So it's chicken and it's shredded chicken and Rotel, and then you bake that, and then about 20 minutes at 325. I mean, if the chicken's already cooked, like that. And then yeah, and then you top it with crunchy. You can use Doritos if you want a little spice. Yeah, I just used jam, lemon. But it's good stuff. Made me happy. Oh. Sorry, this is what happens when you have coffee for breakfast. What I do is help her cook the rice. How much butter? How much spice? Help her cook the rice. Yeah, this is good, man. King Ranch. You can definitely find. I mean, I found the recipe on Intronet. I found a recipe on the internet. A recipe on the internet. I found the recipe on the internet. Said my baby don't love me now. What the heck? I found the recipe on the internet. My baby don't love me, but what the heck? What's going on there? That's not right. Is it right? Help me cook the rice. Andy. What's Andy cooking for me? Whatever it'll be lovely. Dude, Andy, dude. Frickin', I don't know what you know about electricity. My neighbor's house, she had some issues, brother. So, let me finish this up. Let me get this up in here. I'll put it up now. 30 seconds. She, Dylan, what's up, brother? Cooking myself some lunch. So my neighbor's house, when they ran all the wires from like the main power lines running down the street into her house, like into her breaker box, they didn't tighten them down all the way. So they've been going zzz, 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 zzz. Yes, it does run on so-called electricity. So every time like a motor would start, every time like the refrigerator would start up and the lights would dim down a little bit, every time she started, the microwave lights would dim down. But sometimes that happens. This was a lot though. So what was happening is because the wire, it doesn't matter why. I'll tell you why. So they had copper wire coming in from the street, and they had aluminum lugs in the breaker box. And you're supposed to use this goo because aluminum and copper are dissimilar metals. And they're supposed to use this paste to keep it from oxidizing. Well, they didn't use that. So it was all cooking. And yeah, so it destroyed both of her air conditioners. So I worked on it Tuesday, and then I put her downstairs unit because it was dead. I got that working. And then Wednesday, I get a call saying the upstairs is dead. Crazy. Right? But I can guarantee that her house would have been in flames by this time next week had the issue had her air conditioners not failed and alerted me to the problem. The house would have been in absolute flames. Let me see how hot this is. Hold on. Okay, not bad. It's really good. Really good. Rip 2 ACs. But it would have been Rip House. What up, Michael? It would have been Rip House. If the second AC wouldn't have failed, and I would have taken the panel off to see, like, when you open your breaker box, you have all the breakers, the switches. Well, if you take the metal plate off the front, you can see where all the wires run into all those switches. That's where I saw the burning up problem happening. So over the course of the next week, as it was melting all of the rubber off of the wire, and if it would have kept going, it would have eventually went up to where the wood was, and caught that on fire and burned the whole house down. So yeah, it's crazy. What's good, Andy? Talk dirty, Andy. Get it? Get it? Talk dirty to me. Lots of fun. That's my mom. That's my mom. I know who you are. But I have lots of plans. I know who you are. So I know your daughter. Man, this is a little spicy too. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing when, when your mother watches your live. You can't never guess what she's gonna say or whatever. It's gonna, Mom, brother, hey, Harsh, brother, what's up, Mom? That's embarrassing. I'm gonna call her up. Tell her. I don't have dating. Why you kept? That was accidental. I accidentally did it. I was working when I once the lives are done on my phone, they go private automatically. I was trying to set one to schedule one, and I accidentally went live without comments. So I had to go off like in like 3 seconds. So yeah, so brother, I promise you, no, I wasn't ignoring you. I wasn't ignoring you, brother. I promise. I promise you, my friend. I'm wanting you up in the night. And so, if you're done with your ex, move on to the next. Shake it to the max. I was shaking it to the max. Let's see. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. That's it. My mom's getting kicked off the internet. Read it completely. Oh, sorry. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. The ex I want is extra money. No extra stress, no extra worry. I wonder how much I do miss I hate uploading videos. What do you mean I fart a lot? Mom! She home. I'm gonna freaking have to text her a strongly worded message. He probably eats too many beans. I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about. At all. At all. I need my proteins. Remember, proteins are in beans. It gives you the toots. Toot. Did you ask Dad about my gold? Dad, I ain't no gold yet. He still can't find his shirt. Beans I hate, Yoda I am. Beans I hate, Yoda I am. Okay, so I've eaten enough. So I don't know what you guys got in your countries, but you know what hair nets are, right? For when you shower, you put these on your head so your hair doesn't get wet. It's called a hair net. I don't know if you guys use them in other countries or not. But the way I use them is I take a hair net and I take my food that's done. Just take your hair net and pull it over. So now it's all wrapped up. Are you done with your ex? Move on to your next. All I want is extra money. No extra art, no worry, no funny. Yeah, no gold yet. But he said he would absolutely give you 30%. I think that's what you asked him for. 30%. He said absolutely. In India, we use plastic packets. Oh, okay, cool. And then, what do you do with the plastic when you're done in India? Throw it in the river. I'm just playing with you. But brother, I don't understand how I see people bathing and brushing their teeth. Okay, so you know how we see in America, you might see a lot of the videos of like the drug addicts and stuff like that, like are like walking around like all like whatever. When I see people in India in the water with trash and it's just gray mud, disgusting water, and they're like sucking it up and like brushing their teeth. I don't know if they're just doing that for the camera and or whatnot, or if they're mentally ill, or if that's just the way it's done. I fought multiple round heads. Dude, you saw my new video, right? You saw my new video? You saw my new vid? My new vid's gonna be going roid heads, steroid heads, roid heads. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Steroid head. But I'm afraid spiders, right? Right, dude. I tell you, dude. I just put up the latest freaking trend. You can do that now. The latest trend. The latest trend. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not on the laptop now, so I can't show you. But I'm telling you what. If you go to my shorts, if you go into my shorts, and yeah, I think that's gonna be really good. You know, that's gonna make things happen. It's gonna make things happen. It's gonna get things moving like juice. What's that smell? That's rude. That's rude. That's rude. That's rude, Mom. Spiders are terrifying, dude. And you ever look harsh but good about India? Hold on, what did I miss? All right. But good about India is it's nearly impossible to own a gun. It's really hard to get a license. I, I don't know if that's good or bad, my friend. I mean, so is it because I don't really trust what is said? Because listen to this: in America, it's both. Because America's not one big thing. It's a lot of small things. So there's states that's very hard. There's cities and states that's very hard to get guns in, very hard to get licenses, or even the gun itself. And crime is through the roof. Then there's areas where it's very easy to get guns and the crime is very low. So it's usually the more guns, legal guns people have, the more afraid criminals are to like mug somebody. But if they say, give me all your money in a place with no guns, they know that the criminals are the only ones with the guns. I ain't changing mine. Yeah, don't change it, Jackson. Screw that, buddy. Do it, buddy. I've seen a gun twice in my life. But in USA, if you're 18, no, that's not true. Not true. It depends. You can get guns less than that. You can get shotguns at like 15. You can go to Walmart and buy a shotgun. So that's a lot of propaganda. You don't need to be 18 to get a gun. You can get one much younger. Some banks, when you open an account at a bank, they'll give you a shotgun. They'll give like, and yeah, so handguns like pistols. You might need to be 18 to get them, but shotguns and like hunting rifles, you can get them when you're like 5 years old. Right, but if someone comes to stab you for you and your shit, right? Then what are you going to do to protect yourself? You're going to stab him back? You're going to swing a bat at him? Or you're going to pull out a gun and say, get out of my house, leave me and my family alone? I've got guns. I've never been robbed. I'm saying harsh. It's different. We got different countries, brother. But I'm saying if you look at the numbers, the houses with the communities with the lowest amount of gun violence have the most easily accessible to get legal guns. Because people, if the law is that we can't have guns, then people that don't follow laws are going to get guns. Then they're going to say all these houses here, they don't have guns in them. Let's go get their stuff. Now, the criminals have guns, not the good guys. That's the problem. I'm still standing. Still standing. What you standing for? Sit down. I can let my 5-year-old have a really big shotgun. You might break his arms. But yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it needs parental guidance if you had one. Yeah. Let me see. That's what I can find. Let me see what the actual law, like in Georgia. We'll say Georgia here. In Georgia, what is the hunting age for shotguns? I don't know if I said that right. So it's 16 in Georgia. 16. Guns are unnecessary. What? Yeah. Yeah. Guns are unnecessary. In India, what a thief would take, we are poor. We have something I think is in bank, and the only thing we'll get is garbage, plastic, curry, thing, thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that absolutely. Yeah, but this is the thing, and you can't watch the news and the also that's all bull crap. Like, look, I've got guns in around me. I mean, I've got every color person in my neighborhood. I've got black, Indian, Asian, white, whatever. They're all gun carriers. They all go to the range together. Everybody will protect everybody else because we're a community. If you make everybody an individual and you're like, I'm only for myself, then yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of people that are worried about their neighbors robbing them and stuff like that. That is the problem. We've lost family, both nuclear family and communal family, because it's a gunfight, bro. You can't make a knife to a gunfight. That's right, because it's a gunfight. Give me that curry, huh? Give me that curry hash. I thought it was hash for a second. Give me that curry hash. And these ears just perked up. Curry hash? Curry hash? Yeah, yeah. So it's just crazy. And I guarantee some people have them in Denmark. I guarantee in under some people's bed or under some people's hit, they've got guns. If everything went to shit, if the Denmark government just said, sorry, we stole all the money, everything's gone, Denmark is now just land. Anybody can come and get it. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? We all think that's not going to happen, but it happens all the time. What would be happening in the countries that are going to war now? I mean, some do. Right, right. That's what I'm talking about. Some do. So if everything goes to shit, it's the some that do that make the rules. There are definitely some very bad people in the U.S. in possession of guns who shouldn't have them. Right, absolutely. In India, every house maintained a tradition are accustomed to produce as much garbage as we can. I don't know why, but we did it like a competition, dude. And it looks like you guys did too. I'm saying when we were looking up the Goa photos and stuff like that, and then I was looking up like Bangladesh and what's the I can't remember the name of the place. Jaxie's going crazy here. Dude, that's point 0.1 seconds. You put the zeros on the wrong side of the decimal place. You put the zeros on the wrong side. That's still a tenth of a second. I think a lot of people have guns in Switzerland, but they have very low crime rate. Right, sure. A lot of people hunt too. See, the thing that they're talking about handguns, hunting rifles, dude. We can take you up from 100 yards. But be honest, people getting hey, give me all your money. Right, yeah, it's a whole big smack a noodle story there, though. I think a lot of people have gone, sure they do, absolutely, or they did, and haven't kept up with social change. In Denmark, we fist fight this, as you should. And to tell you the truth, except for the cities in Georgia, we fist fight also. Now, Bangladesh is 10 million% dirtier than India. What you see about India, we don't like that shit country. Wow. I don't think I meant Bangladesh. I think I meant, what's the name of the city? It starts with a B in India. Cities in India. Bengaluru? Bhopal. Is Bhopal dirtier than dog shit? Bhopal. No, that looks damn. Bhopal looks clean as hell, dude. Jassie's rich. Video of the tiny baby. What up, Tail? And you can't store ammo and rifles in the same lockbox as the lockbox of Roswell. I have $59 quadrillion now. Congratulations, Jackson. Let's go. What did I miss? What's the dirtiest city in India? Bhopal was the cleanest. Okay, cleanest. Yeah, I think I was backwards there. Bengal. 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 West Bengal. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. What's going on here? Am I missing something? Dude. What the crap hole? Half of India's most dirty towns are in Bengal. Dude, look at that crazy cheese and the Louisiana. I would probably own a gun for safety. Is Cat B? I fell first. Cat B is my cousin. Show my video of the baby bunnies on the live. Bengal is dirty because a Bangladeshi Muslim came to legally make it dirty. Dude, I'm telling you, Cat, it's the same thing. That the reason we don't like Bangladesh. Ew. Okay, I'm not his woman. That's just answer the question. You're my cousin. I'm his cousin. But yes, Richard owns Cat. That's right. But I am a woman. She's my dang cousin. She ain't my girlfriend. She ain't my wife. She's my cousin. My mom's sister's daughter. You stupids. You stupids. Yeah, stupid. Jaxie. How do you have moderator on my channel and you don't even know Cat's my cousin? That's talked about thousands of times. And you didn't know that? You didn't know that. We talked about it thousands of times and you didn't know that, Jaxie. How did you miss that? Possibly. In the thousands of times we've talked about it, you've missed that. Okay, I think you're just trying to be a dick. All right, where are we at here? I think you're trying for attention. Oh, just lost my dang earphones. All right, there we go. Trying to be a jerk. Trying to be a jerk hole. Thanks, Jaxie. I just subbed you, by the way. I guess you can't, so I can't tell him that. You can't tell me I'm not. Well, that's right. All right, let's see. Now, what am I looking up? I'm looking up cats. Oh, dang. Hold on. Everything's going wackadoodle now. Wackadoodle now. Is you done with your wackadoodle? Move on to your noodle. They call me Recharge the Retard. All right, I need to get something to drink while we wait for that. When you're done with your ex, move on to the next. All I want is extra money. All Cat needs is fluffy money. Have a robber. Respect my gender change. India is the only country which loves its all neighbors, but all dislike and hate us. In our finance bill, we give every neighbor billions of dollars. Why they do it? Right. Well, that's what America was doing until Donald Trump said no. Now we're going to spend all of our money in America. And right, exactly. You're being ransacked just like America was, and you need to vote those damn people out of it. If they're not pro-Indian, if they're not helping Indians, then they got to go. Why are they giving all these people money? America is helping India. We just listen, dude. Listen, all of the iPhones that were being made in China are now being made in India. So as long as you come in, man. All right. Where was I? Forgive me what I'm doing. Are you you're going to sleep? All right, here we go. Let's see what I'm doing here. Hold on. All right, we're going to watch Cat's Jamalama Ding Dong. All right, I'm going to join the Women Boxing League and knock the shit out of some of them hoes. Just kidding. This is the problem, though, ND, because now a lot of men have joined it. So then you'll probably be some big-ass dudes that are freaking feed your teeth to you. That's down in the brown. Hey, look who it is on the front page. Look who it is on the front page of the internet. It's internet on the front page of YouTube. It's Internet Watcher. Internet Watcher on the front page of YouTube. Look. Somebody take a picture. Somebody show them. Yeah, Ronda Rousey will whoop your ass. Right, but she didn't. We gave $700 billion to Bangladesh every year, but they said is we want war with India and we should erase India from the map. Right, that's some stupid shit. You know why? That's because I'm going to tell you why. It's because I'm going to tell you why. It's because the evil Muslims in Bangladesh want to overthrow the non-Muslims in India. So they've got the Muslims in India giving Bangladesh billions of dollars so that they can overthrow you from the inside. They're going to drain all of your money. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And you need to be friends with people that actually like you. I mean, they say we're going to destroy India. So they're like, I want to destroy India. Okay, we'll give you some money if you like us. Be our friend. We'll give you more money. All right, so I'm looking for cat now. Actual factual. If you're done with the X and move on to it. Get $15 worth of food for free. And random. What I missed? I'm going to be. All right, Jackson. We'll see you later, brother. Random. You just said Ronda Rousey. I didn't even. I didn't even see. What? Oh, geez. Sorry about that. That's weird. That's weird. All right. Hold on. The wrong. Sorry. All right. Hold on. The wrong. Sorry. All right, something's weird. All right, something's weird. Something's weird. Something's weird. So I ain't got no dang internet. What's going on here? Yeah, so I'm on my 4G now. My internet went out. So IND, that's his whole. Other people were making money off of the pre-prediction. People knew what they were going to do, so they could buy billions of dollars in stock or bullshit or put their money in places because they knew what was going to happen. Now Trump is being unpredictable. They don't know where to put their money. So it's how it's supposed to be. Remember, before the internet, we didn't know what decisions they made until they were made. And we didn't hear about that shit in Florida because it took 3 months to hike there. So yeah, that shit doesn't matter. We just think it should matter. If you're done with your X. And the problem millions of dollars creation and built. So I want it used. I want dead people. And he's saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I think that's the way it should be. We don't understand Gramps turning into a robot. Connection issues, frozen. Yep. Please read my comment again. Which comment? We want a leader like Trump who wants to hump. He wants to pump and pump and dump. We want Trump, a leader that'll hump, pump and dump. A leader that'll hump. We want Trump, a leader that'll hump, pump and dump. The pump and dump Trump. Pump and dump Trump. He's going to find a girl to hump. Pump and dump Trump. Going to find a girl to hump. I'm freaking stupid. I am stupid. Jesus, help us. I'm going to clip that son of a gun. Did I read your comment? Sorry, let me see if my internet's back. Let me see. Sorry. I hit the wrong button. Unpredictable. I want a leader as... Dude, I'll take Space Cow as a leader. Oh, I ain't got no dang internet. This is going to piss me off. All right, that's cool. My apologies. Okay, there. And I agreed. See, I think the And I agreed. See, I think the problem is I said it like 6 times, but the problem is I said it like 6 times, but the internet connection kept cutting out. So you didn't hear me say it. So I apologize that you're apologizing, that I'm apologizing that you're telling me what to do. Damn, harsh is a demanding. That's what I was saying, dude. I was about to go to freaking India and whoop some ass. And then you look at me and be like, damn, that was harsh. I said, it was harsh. It was harsh. Just kidding. I say dumb shit. I'm just playing with you. It's my internet, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I keep reading your comment, but my internet drops out, so you don't see me reading it, and then you're asking me to read it again. You don't see me reading it, and then you're asking me to read it again. I did like 12 times, but you didn't say that's all. We all good. I apologize that you guys have to apologize. Oh, one person liked my TikTok body rock. Where's the internet at? If you're done with your ex, move on to the. If you're done with her next, move on to her next. All I want is a. So I'm guessing somebody hit a telephone pole out on the street and knocked down. So the internet must have got cut. So, but at least we got some 4G. What is your view, honest opinion? I think they're just like every other bullshit. Listen, if they're hemorrhaging money from your country to Muslim countries that hate them, they're being run by underground Muslims. That you have underground Muslims that are in your government that's giving billions of your money, billions of dollars of yours to countries that hate you. So those countries are building up their armies so that they can not wipe you out. That's what I think. Fix your internet, Grandpa. Suck my internet. ND. All right, hold on. Let me go outside. 1 second. Hold on. Freaking wackadoos. All I want is extra money. Hold on, internet wackadoos. You know what I can probably do? Let's see. If you're done with my next, move on to the next. All right. Somebody sent me some freaking oysters. Oh, look at this freaking, look at the crazy electronic tag in that tracking code. Look at the tracking stuff. I got wackadoodle internet. 1, 2, 3. I gotta find a tree when I need to be. Sorry, I say dumb things. I got marijuana crawling up my walls. And I got, oh, dang, yo. That's so nice of somebody sent me some oysters. I'll put them in my mouth. Put them in my mouth and suck them. All right, so if it's still wackadoodle. All right, let me see. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right. Let me know. Let me know what's going on with the internet. Okay. Muslim are 15%. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go to an area on my property here. I'm gonna go there. And once I get there, hopefully I'll have internet access. I can steal off the neighbor if she's got the same. All right, there we go. Look at all these cushions all over, all asunder. I'm gonna sit on this one. Muslims are 15% and they have an absolute vote. 80% of parties, but Muslims have absolute vote. Exactly. And the thing is, but they don't like Christians or Hindus. They're saying, "Oh, you're rude to us, Muslims. You're rude to us," while they kill you and rape your women. It's crazy. All right, let me see where I'm at. Hold on 1 second. Let me see 1 second. Hopefully I can fix this dang internet. Are you guys going to attack Iran? Dude, you can almost guarantee that's going to happen. Dude, listen. I'm going to say there ain't no way we're going to drop a bunker buster, knock the shit out of Iran's nuclear capabilities, and not have India on our back. India is one of our greatest allies. One of our greatest allies. And Russia's. So Russia is the linchpin between America Russia and China. India and China, India, Russia, and China. So China doesn't like us. We just took billions and trillions of dollars from them by moving, production over. And then, but now, Russia gets a lot of money from selling like oats and oil and shit to India. So China won't back Iran. Russia won't back Iran because they can't. They don't. If they just if America starts to destroy Iran, then they're no good to Russia. If America starts to, and then of course India is going to want to help America, and Russia's not going to do anything. So yeah, it's just all wackadoodle stuff, dude. It's all wackadoodle stuff. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Oh, dang internet. What up, when he was in a band called Chemically Infected. Chemically Infected. Nuke Iraq. Nuke Iraq. Nuke Iraq. Nuke Iraq. Saddam Hussein. The man's insane. Saddam Hussein. The man's insane. He started this war. Now he should die. The man's insane. Something's wrong with his brain. Destroy his country. I don't care why. Nuke Iraq. India is like seesaw. One side with U.S., one side Russia. Right. Only country to do it is perfectly. Right. Both are our friends. That's what I'm talking about. And so, and you have a nuclear weapon, and America has a nuclear weapon, and Russia has a nuclear weapon. Iran doesn't, but we know Iran doesn't like Israel. If Iran gets the nuclear weapon, they're going to nuke Israel. What up, bozo? That's not it. That's just crazy. You hear these freaking chickens, dude? Hopefully. We're gonna go choke these chickens. Listen, if anyone in America or anywhere, if anyone has an old phone that's better than the freaking Samsung Galaxy 10, ship it to me. I'll send you money for shipping. I can't handle his back falling off and the battery's overheating. His thing's going to die and I can't get another phone. All right, anyway. What you guys bitching about, huh? What you guys bitching about? You're bitching about everything. Huh? I was wondering why you're being mean for a second there, and not me. I just got a nervous tick. What up, Bodo? What up with look at these big cocks? Look at these big cocks. Look at him ripping apart the log, dude. Look at him ripping apart the log. Dang. Dude, you sound like a modem that's broken. Whoa. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. You're strutting your stuff. Look at that little bitch back there. The big old wackadoodle up here. The wackadoo. Dang. What's she doing? Look at Heine. Wrong button. Yes, look at him. Look at these dumb. Look at it. Look, and they'll go up here, but they won't go inside. This chick right here, this lady, she can't figure out how to go inside. She can't figure out how to go inside here. And I don't know if it's because her eyes are bad and she can't see it yet. I mean, they do every night by themselves. And look, I got a whole jungle gym for them. They know what they're doing. Look at all these dumb chickens. It sounds like dude. What the fuck are you guys? All right, I'm gonna give you guys some freaking worms. I'm gonna give you guys some worms. Give you guys some chicken. They call it chicken crack. Say, I think they're mad because they can't. And listen, if anybody comes up to my property, open up the secret treasure box. Like you're going through the land, you come upon this treasure box. Boom, open. No, they don't fight. I've never seen them fight. I think they all realize that I think they all realize that us humans are the ones that could do them in, and they don't fight each other. All right. So They start fighting me. All right. Apparently, I can't go inside of this Faraday cage with my Wi-Fi. I mean with 4G, so it cuts it because it's a big old Faraday cage, right? And see how when you paint the screen black, but then when it's silver, the screen's like too hard to see through. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, I tried to go in there to show you guys. Right. Well. So my internet is out right now. My internet's out. I don't have any fiber optic internet. That apparently, as I think somebody must have hit the light pole or something in the neighborhood, outside. So my internet just went out. So now I'm only on 4G. As long as you are inside a hen cage, your network will be weak because of Faraday cage. Yes, it's a phenomenal experiment, right? Phenomenon is what you meant to say. Absolutely, yes. The Faraday, but. So it works on Wi-Fi because it depends on the size of your mesh, right? So this mesh is 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, like 13 millimeter by 13 millimeter. So Wi-Fi waves are millimeter wave. They can get through here. So Wi-Fi works, but 4G isn't. 4G is a longer wave, so it hits. That's right. They cock block it. They cock blocked my connection. Oh shit. Now we're being bombed. Holy shit. They cock blocked it. They cock blocked the connection. Do it, dude. Don't be a pussy. The Faraday cage one, I already saw it, dude. It's like India's like a seesaw. One side USA, one side Russia. Only country to do it perfectly. Both sides are best friends. Yeah, that's it, dude. And then the previous one, as long as you're inside hen cage, your network will be weak because of the Faraday cage experiment. Yes, I that's what I was saying. I don't know if you said something different. But yeah, so I was also saying is on 4G I can't work on there because of the grid size. The grid size is 1/2 inch, 13 millimeter by 13 millimeter. Wi-Fi is millimeter wave, so it can get through the grid, and Wi-Fi works inside of there, but 4G doesn't because of it. To Iran, previous that by Iran. Dude, you see that shit? Muslims are all. India's always a friend. Muslims will chat as long as you're inside. Dude, brother, I don't see anything about Iran. Let me see if it got blocked. No, I agree. They shouldn't have it. Israel's doing good because Muslims country have a new harsh that YouTube blocked your comment. I couldn't see it. I had to go to unblock to see it. Right? Don't yell at us, chickens. Let's get in the story. Dude, we can do it later on, brother. Right now, I don't have any internet right now, brother. I'm out here in the woods because I'm on my 4G because my internet's down in my house. And chickens are done yelling. That's what I said, bro. Bro, give me a time. That's what I said, bro. Bro, give me a time. Dude, my internet's out, Uraj. It's not like India here where I can just put some plastic in my phone to make it freaking work. Insert 3 plastics. Just kidding, I'm making a joke. But yeah, so my internet's down right now, Uraj. That's why I'm in the woods on 4G. Oh, it's back up. Is it back up? It's back up. 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 Bam. Bam. My apologies. All right, we're back up now. Back up. Like okay, so everything should be fine. So imagine how pissed off my neighbors are that these freaking chickens, these cocks are only supposed to yell 15 times a day, like over a 24-hour period, and they probably did it 15 times while we're here. What would okay? So sorry, bro. I can't give you a time right now. I mean, because right now it's 1:00 p.m. So I don't know. How about in 3 hours, 4:00 my time? That'll give me time to get everything set up and everything. Okay. So I wanted to show Cats. Am I back? I'm online, right? Yeah, we're back online. All right. I wanted to show Cat's video real quick. What should we do with Pakistan? Pakistan's had a nuke, and if you know what Stuxnet is, we're in Pakistan's computer system and in their systems. We'll know what they're going to do before the Pakistani people know what they're going to do, and we're on it. But I honestly believe that. I honestly believe we have satellite systems ready to knock the shit out of anything that they would be able to do, like quick. Do you know what we did to our own state of Hawaii with directed energy weapons? All right, hold on, because here's Cat right here, Cat. I can't hear anything. Oops, I just messed that up. Is this it, Cat?
Borona viabaso ke nagrapso arketakala elinika. Vimborona miliso ke tosokala elinika. Epivi ine viscola. Allah evopao.
Allah. Jesus Christ, this thing's 15 minutes long, Cat. What the hell are you thinking? Brother, look, it's 1 p.m. here. When do you want me to do it? You want me to do it 7 a.m. my time? You Indians are freaking rough. I can see why everybody's racist against Indians. Harsh is like, read my comment. Uraj is like, do it when I want. I'm just playing with you guys. I'm just fucking with you guys. Pakistan is threatening the world. Right. And dude, look, listen. It's the end of the world is coming. We all know it. It's if you people haven't, listen. I don't care if you guys are Christians or Hindus or Muslims or whatever. Read the Bible as a history book to see what's happening. You'll see that everything that's happening is in Revelations. It's all there. You'll know everything. Nothing will surprise you because it's all there. And you know that there's a couple of pages left, which means you have time to do things. So I would read it just how that. My sound cut out. Maybe it's on your side. Maybe not. Bro, I'm just saying, message me your idea, whatever. I will, brother. I will. What up, glitched? Okay, we're back online now. All right, so all right, I'm back on. Okay, back online. If you don't know what you ask, okay. I'm gonna let me also make a roll quick called period so I can do it myself. Let me also make a roll real quick called period so I can do it myself next time. Just drag it to the top. Okay. No problem. Thanks. Let me also make a roll real quick called period. All right. So what did you want me to do? Hold on. Sorry. Hey. So I'm trying to balance everything's gonna do it. I'm not sure if I should go to America. Dude, what are you talking about? America's not racist. The only people that are racist are the people telling you America's racist. That's crazy. Look, America's not racist at all, dude. The only people that are racist are the people in the government that are saying that there's racism. They're like, America's so racist, so make sure to keep voting Democrat so we keep fighting racism. Nobody's racist, dude. You'll move here, you'll come here, you'll visit people, they'll hug you and kiss you. They're like, oh, such a cute kid, cute this, cute that. Yeah, it's all bullshit, dude. Everything's fine. They cause trouble. Listen. People that want to be in power, and the only reason they want to be in power is because they're no good at anything. So they want to be in power so they can steal money, right? So what they do is they create a problem. Oh, racism. And they say, but I'll fix it. So keep voting for me for the next 20 years so I can keep stealing money from the treasury from racism. There ain't no damn racism. Nobody gives a shit. Holy shit. Wow, it just got dark. Look how dark it just got. Look at that coming over. Wow. Holy sheep shit, Batman. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. What did I miss? Bible said, well, you better dust off that freaking Bible, dude. It's about to be biblical. Dude, and the thing is, if you just go through some little bit of Revelations, you'll realize, holy shit, I'm a stupid idiot. I've had the book the whole time. That's the game plan for everything that's going on now. You'll know the future because you'll know exactly what's going to happen. You can tell how the people are acting, how everything got super sexual. Same thing like Sodom and Gomorrah, and everything starts to fall. People start to fall. It's all there, dude. It's all there. Okay, what did I miss? 3 a.m. is 2 a.m. Pakistan is threatening world war. Right. So right. Harsh Pakistani people are too busy clapping goats. I love it. All right. So what did I miss? Okay. Sorry. I hear. Let me rephrase it. Move the dot above I feel first. Where's that in? Okay. So I'm trying. I'm trying to juggle shit at the same time. Okay. Um, server settings in roles. In roles. I think roll. No, that's invite. That is the wrong dang button. It's the wrong dang button. Okay. All right. All right. I don't know what that means. Done. Done day. We're done. All right. All right. So, okay. Sorry. Where am I? Can't be true. I already read it full many times. I'd studied in Italy based on Franzi Christian convert school for 12 years. Some of the coolest people I know online are Americans. But on question, your rise, I live in a highly diverse area. MD is very high on interracial marriages because MD allowed it sooner than most states. Like Richard said, and ND. Slay girl! Make sure to join the Discord, guys. Yeah, glitch. You guys are all right. Thank you, Viral. Thank you, Uraj. I called Uraj Viral. Thank you for being motivating. You know, bam. You know what I'm saying, brother? And this is the interesting thing about why hate is so bad because so many people are willing to help other people when they're not being called pieces of shit. You know, it's so crazy. Your name, my name, I'm the uncle. What about gangs and stuff, dude? That's in Democrat controlled areas. You ain't got. I mean, that's racial. That's black on black or Mexican on Mexican, Latino on Latino. It's not, you know. Uncle's his nickname. What about gangs? Right? Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that. And dude, the high cost is the high cost. But come for a week. Who cares? Like gangs are only in the hood, really. And it's like and like because I don't want to explain why. I mean, I can explain why. Absolutely explain why. This is why. So, in order to keep people, the Democrats now aren't Democrats. If you looked up what Democrats used to believe in, Democrats used to believe in no wars, freedom of speech, medical freedoms, and now they don't believe in any of that. Now and the family. Now they believe in abortions 100%. They believe in wars 100%. They believe in taking out freedom of speech to block misinformation. Well, misinformation is still freedom of speech. So so they're not the Democrats anymore. Somebody else came in and took over Democrats because they already had a group of people. So something moved into the Democratic Party. That's why so many actual Democrats left the Democratic Party to become independents. But yeah, it's crazy. As for gang activity, you really don't have to worry about it in the certain neighborhoods, like in the ghetto, right? Like Glitch said. Uncle gets clapped by gang members every week, and dude, I'd be clapping the gang members. They ain't clapping me. I'd be like, bend over, goat. I live in the urban end. It's so nice. Yeah. Okay. So I live a hop, skip, and a jump from Atlanta. Kill you dead, shoot you over. You know, we call them nickel and dime neighborhoods. They'll shoot you for a nickel and kill you for a dime. That's what they used to call them, nickel and dime neighborhoods. All right. And I don't have a problem there. And white people typically don't have problems there because they're usually doing illegal shit. They're selling drugs and whatnot. They don't want cops there. If you kill a white person or mug a white person in those areas, they're going to call the police, and then the white police are going to swamp in on the area to find out who hurt this white person. So white people are safer in the hood than black people are, just because of that. The people that run the gangs don't want the heat. The police there, they want to be able to sell their drugs and make a bunch of money. It's crazy. I live in the suburbs and I'm safe from gangs. House taxes in New York. New York's a freaking shithole. So is LA. Texas is pretty kick-ass, pretty good. They'll have bad parts too, but most of Texas is pretty good. Springfield is where they eat they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cat. Depends on which area, but I live in Texas, right? Glitch lives in Texas. I live in Atlanta. I've been to New York. I played a lot of music in New York. There's a lot of bullshit in New York. Both Texas and New York have very high class areas, and exactly. For example, Upper East Side of New York City is very nice, right? Police is the biggest gang. The biggest gang I know they call the government. I agree. I agree, brother. I agree. Absolutely agree. Police are the biggest gang. But there's also like state police and local police and then federal police. So it's the local police that make up the gangs because they know the ins and the outs. You're not going to have a state cop roll up to a local area, not know anybody, not know who's got his back. But when you're a local police officer and you grew up in the area and you know where the drugs are moving, and you know Billy over here has been moving coke for 15 years and you want to make some extra money. So that's why. The X I want is extra money, extra stress, no extra worry. I'm gonna go to Texas and clap cowgirls. Yeah, dude, go to Texas, clap cowgirls. Dude, clap cowgirls all over America. There's cowgirls in every state. And I know you want to clap cowboys, you lying sack. You're Raj, you put the bi in bisexual. I don't want to hear this. Cowgirls crap. My childhood dream was to become a my childhood dream was to become cartel in Colombia. Okay, so I was talking to my parents about this the other day about what's his face? Pablo Escobar lost $2 billion a year to rats eating his money. He had so much money stacked up in his drug houses that rats would eat $2 billion a year. He spent $2,500 a month on rubber bands to put around his money. He made so much cash. He needed $2,500 a month in bags of rubber bands to keep the money together. I've seen so many corrupt cop videos from the USA. Yeah, dude, sorry. Well, that's what they want, but you have to understand, dude. This is the thing, ND. You saw 500 corrupt cop videos. Do you know how many cops there are in America? Just for instance, millions, dude, millions. So even if 500 are freaking corrupt out the ass, all right. Even if 500 are corrupt out the ass, like unarmed black men killed by cops, it happens 4 times a year. But the news shows it like it happens every day. Like, and a lot of people think that unarmed black people are killed every day by cops when it happens 4 times a year in the whole country. All right, where am I at? And that's the problem. That's what I want to educate people. I want to educate people how to learn, like not just to take the propaganda by storm, by a jam-a-lam ding dong. $15 million were spent during the Biden rule to convert rats into trans. Yes, they were. That's true. That's true. The study, yes, to study transsexualism in rats. Well, the thing is they're talking. This is why it doesn't make sense. They were trying to study it in rats, even though they already admitted that it was a social what do they call it? Social not a stigma, social. I can't remember the term, but it's like gender is different from sex. Like it's one social construct, a social construct. So rats don't have societies like we do. So why they should have studied it in other animals instead of rats that do have social hierarchies. Anyway, but yeah, so that's why that money shouldn't have went that way. Should have placed it in places to study trans. There's a lot of trans people. Then why didn't they study it in Thailand, where we've had lady boys for 100 years? That would have been a better place to study than rats. Study it on Pornhub. I did. All right, where are we at? $15 million went to divide India. The roads are like broken in Kalpoo. All right. So what was I? Oh, right. What was I looking up? I forgot what I was looking up. Forgot what I was looking up. Oh, right. Okay. How many police officers there in the United States? 1.28 million police officers in the United States. 137,000 of them are for federal agencies. So 0.1. What 0.1 is federal and 0.18 million are the whole rest of the country. So yeah, a shit ton might be corrupt, but there's a shit ton more. USA Today reported that 85,000 law enforcement has been investigated. Okay, so 85,000 minus 1.28 million, right? So that means 1.21 million weren't. You understand what I'm saying? So that makes sense, right? So how many cities are there in the United States? The United States is huge. This is the problem with statistics. How many cities are there in the United States?
There are 19,502.
19,502 cities. So that means if there's 4 corrupt cops in each city, that's 85,000 cops that were investigated. That's 4 cops in each city, even though there's 1.28 million cops. You understand? It's much. It's still a lot. It's still a lot. I mean, it's too many, but it's only 4. So think about it. In every town, 4 cops got together and said, "Hey, dude, I'm tired of making $35,000 a year. Let's take some of this cocaine. Let's take some of this money." And then they might have miscounted the money, but still, that's the big problem too. Is what is misconduct? Is misconduct you got spit on, so you gave somebody a forearm? And what is misconduct? Is misconduct you're supposed to have your collar buttoned down and you had your collar undone? You're supposed to wear black shoes and you wore blue? All this can be considered misconduct, and there's the problem: is how do they define misconduct? And then it makes sense. But that's the big problem. But yeah, I'm not trying to disregard you. What I'm saying is that I don't care what's true or not. I don't care what's said is true or not. I care what's actually true. And look, if you know that newscasters get paid $25 million a year to work 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, why? Why do they get paid so much when you could do it straight out of high school, right? It makes no sense. All you're doing is reading the freaking teleprompter, right? So why are they getting paid so much? Because they're willing to lie. They're willing to knowingly lie. And they may get sued for tens of millions of dollars, but at least if they can get away with 10 years without being sued, or 10 years, they can make $200 million. And then if they do get sued for half of that, they still made a bunch of money. It's still, bro, cops here use cop lights when their vehicles for no reason. Sure, dude, everywhere. And that can be considered misconduct too. Okay. So for instance, ND, like if a cop's at a red light and he's like, "Oh, it's taking forever," and there's nothing coming, but he turns on his lights to run the red light, like that could be considered misconduct, right? So there's a lot. So trust me, I bet you a lot of those numbers are for bullshit reasons. Just like how you might steal a magic marker or a paper clip from your job. That's illegal. It's misconduct, but so it's like, but misconduct isn't like they force their dingle dangles down somebody's throat to get out of a ticket or something, Misconduct is a hugely divisive word that has to be defined properly. I recently saw a certain video on YouTube about how white cop always arrest black people for no reason. No, it's not true. Not true. It's all propaganda. So here's the problem. They only show black arrests, but here's the problem. There's a disproportionate amount of black arrests compared to white arrests, but there's a big reason for this. There isn't white gangs. There, and the Bloods and Crips have tens of thousands of members. They're small armies, and they're killing each other. That's where most black on black crime comes from, and this stuff needs to be defined. I'm all about making sure that black people have it good and white people have it good and everybody has it good. Gay, straight, trans, I don't care. I love everybody. But the thing is, when you have people that are in Congress and they lie to get rich, they're hurting everybody. And I'm all about making sure that Democrats and Republicans get people in good for both sides. Because if they're good for both sides and not just like, oh, fuck white people, fuck black people, fuck trans people, whatever, then it's bad for whoever. Why can't you just say, why can't you make a law that benefits both? Why can't you make a law that benefits both or all? Well, because then we couldn't make you afraid. We couldn't say, oh, people are killing dinosaurs. You know, oh, give me millions of dollars to protect the future dinosaurs. It's crazy, it's wackadoodle stuff. All right, what was I talking about? I don't think wrong clothing, brother. I would say look it up. Let's say, are clothing infractions considered misconduct in policing? Yes, police uniform regulations and dress code are strict and generally prohibit non-standard or non-authorized items. And inappropriate or unprofessional clothing is a form of misconduct, police misconduct, specifically a violation of departmental rules and regs. So this is what I'm trying to say, my brother. This is what I'm trying to say, my friends. You can't believe everything that you see or read or hear on the news. 85,000 cops have been blah, blah, blah. So we need to take money away from them because they didn't wear the right shoes. And that's what it is, my friend. My point is I can find a bunch of videos each month of cops pulling people over and don't consider their rights. Brother, that I know. I understand that. I know, right? I agree. But the thing is, you're not getting them all from the same city. There's 19,504 cities in the United States. So if it happens twice a week, around the, once in each city, that, every 7 years, then you still have something new 4 times a day. That's what I'm saying. America is huge. It's not, the freaking Peachtree City, Georgia Police Department beat somebody up yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before. And no, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. But it happens so often in the whole United States. But that's the problem. When people from other countries, they don't realize how big America is. Right. And that's like, okay. I've seen several videos now, but right, it's not only black people. And right, and why would they probably? Why do they want propaganda? Because the left want power and the right want power. It's the left wing and right wing of the same bird. You have to understand, the bird has all the money. These people want all the power and money, and these people want all the power and money. These people lie and shit and steal to get it, and these people try reasonably and things to get it, and that's why these people win so often. That's why the Democrats have ruled for the past 60 years. But now it's all falling apart because now the people are checking what they say, and everything's falling apart because of what ND just said. 85,000 infractions, but the infractions most of them are probably dress code. Search how Snoop Dogg roasted Trump. Yeah, no, I saw it, brother. I won't play it because they'll block my thing, but I have saw it. It was fucking hilarious. He took another black person's house again when he took the White House from Obama. That shit was funny. Richard, I'm back to packing. Should I bring my right? Yeah, why not? Take it. Oh no, then don't worry about it. If it takes up too much space, because you're flying all the way to Hawaii, I wouldn't worry about it if it's too big. That's interesting that he roasted Trump. Right. I think it was way before that though, Kat. Jack Black said he hopes the bullet doesn't miss next time. No, that wasn't Jack Black. That was Kyle Gass that said that while on stage with Jack Black, Uraj. That was the other guy. Okay, Kat just corrected that. They had to cancel their tour, right? That's true. And yes, obviously, but your point was that the button on his shirt was not buttoned. Of course, they have to be. Brother, but it's not just that. It's anything. Fractions or deviations, not having it buttoned up, anything on their uniform that's messed up, if they're missing their badge, if something came off, any of that's considered an infraction, I want to say. All right, blank avatar. What y'all talking about? We're talking about cool stuff there. 10 light. Um, all right. Abraham Lincoln was black or not? He's racist. Abraham Lincoln freed all the slaves. I still feel like 85,000 hours being gone. No, it's not, dude. It's from a million people. It's like 0.8% or something. 1.25 million people. But hold on. Okay. Listen. How many people work at the company you work for, and how many of them have gotten written up? Okay, say there's 100 people that work at your job. If 10 of them have been written up in the past year, that's 10% of your entire company that have infracted something. Because you don't know. Okay. Let me see what I can find out. What constitutes police misconduct?
Police misconduct refers to actions by law enforcement officers that violate legal or ethical standards,
Okay.
including abuse of power, excessive force, corruption, and other forms of misconduct.
Including a bunch of different shit here. So, failure to know proper laws and procedures. So, if someone asks a cop, "Can I speak to your supervisor?" and they say yes, and then the supervisor comes out and the other cop was wrong about something, saying like, "No, I can search a car because they didn't know the law," that's misconduct, brother. It's a lot, I swear to you. Police education should be, boom. Police education should be more strict. Understood, not less. That's why it didn't make sense to take money away from them. They should have gotten more money for police education. That's 100% agreeable point. 100%. But they wanted to take money away so then cops would get dumber and make more problems. Then misconduct would go up because they would have less knowledge of what's supposed to be. Chat GTP said Jack Black's now chat. Yeah, it's not Jack Black, dude. It was Kyle Gass, dude. It was Kyle. I watched it. Did Kyle Gass say he hopes the bullet doesn't miss Trump? Yes, Kyle Gass of Tenacious D did say don't miss Trump next time, referring to the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. So it was made July 4th when Jack Black presents Gass with a birthday cake on stage. Yeah, so Kyle Gass said it. Kyle Gass of Tenacious D said it, not Jack Black. Yeah, I know. I agree 1,000,000,000%. I said you're hard. If debate between a Republican and Democrat, we want Richard to speak as a front man. I want to be on the front of both sides, because this is the thing. I understand that the Democrats aren't Democrats anymore. They should be called something else, because the people that have invaded the Democrat Party aren't Democrats. If you look up what Democrats believed in, they no longer believe in that. So why didn't they start another party? Because they took over, because they already had the top. They already had the base. They already had millions of people that believed in the word Democrat. So the thing is, Democrat as an ideology became a I can't think of the term either. That became not a vision, but people just said, I'm a Democrat now, like I'm gay or I'm straight or I'm trans. It doesn't matter. I don't care what Democrats say. Whatever Democrat leaders do, we're going to go for. We're for war 1 year. We're against war 1 year. We're for electric cars 1 year. We're against electric cars 1 year. So they don't believe in anything. People are just blindly following their leaders now, and that's the problem. NDB, I see a bunch of the videos of normal citizens, Congress. I see a bunch of videos of normal citizens, school officers about the law. Don't you feel like it's alarming that the citizens have to correct the police officers? Yes, I agree, brother, 1,000,000,000%. Yes, agree 1,000,000,000%. But my point still stands that the problem isn't that the gang part of the police. The problem therein lies in training. But we were talking about how the biggest gang, like people that are being malicious. So there's a difference between malicious misconduct and like ignoramus misconduct. Like they just didn't, I didn't know I had to wear a white t-shirt underneath my blue. I didn't know. Yes, you did. It's in your handbook. I didn't read it. That's a lot of, you get a lot of misconduct is anything that goes against the rules of conduct. So that's what I'm saying. That should be, that they should definitely be separated. But the people that want to toot their horn to take for some whatever reason will say, look at this number, look at this misconduct. People think World War is it's coming. It's absolutely coming. Yeah, it's coming. I think it's stupid. It won't happen. No, it'll definitely happen. It'll happen. World War's going to happen. Absolutely. Read your Bible. I told you 100 times in your garage. Read your Bible. I don't care what you believe in. It doesn't matter. Read Revelations just as a history book and story. It's kick-ass, an awesome story. It's fire, death, destruction. Freaking flying machines kill. It's awesome. It's an awesome freaking read. And maybe it'll help you with your upcoming movie too. Guarantee it. It is a loop. That's right. Americans and Democrats and Republicans came into power rhythmically. It's rhythmic. It's a loop. And that's why they would like it to continue. Because then if you know what's going to come next, you know when to move your chips to bet on the next thing to make tons of freaking money. They know what they're doing. The world will be involved. Of course, India will be involved. India is a linchpin between America and Russia. But it'll be your armies. It's not going to be like you outside with a freaking slingshot. And that's the thing. America will be involved too. But America is stationed such. But here's the problem. America was stationed such that it was very hard to get to America, to bomb or to blow anything. But now we've let 25 million people across the border. So anybody that was like, look, let's get all of our troops across the border now while Biden's got the wall down. And that freaking happened. They let a bunch of people in that want to blow America up and that are getting ready. We found bomb labs and a bunch of stuff. So they're getting ready. They're getting ready. They're getting set into places so that when their masters snap their fingers, they're going to jump and just start slaughtering people. I mean, you won't be in like mortal danger, Uraj, but what will happen is your government will get bought or killed, and then new rulers will come in and say, you're all going to be Muslim now, or you're all going to be Satanist now, or you're all going to do handstands for breakfast and eat dog piss. Whatever your new rulers want. And that's the problem when people let these crazy things happen, things that don't matter about the safety for our nation. People care more about abortion than keeping people safe. And that's a big problem. And it's crazy that people don't care about we deserve to lose our country because the Indians owned it first. But your children are here now. Yeah, it drives me crazy. But yeah. But my mom was a Democrat. My dad was a Republican for 50 years. My mom just turned into a Republican a few years ago because of how bad they handled COVID, how bad the Democrats handled COVID. If you're done with your X, we'll do the next. Why is India called a subcontinent? No other country is given the title subcontinent. Please explain to me. Brother, I think it's political. That's all. I think that they want to separate it. I think it's all political, brother. It's not. I mean, it's a continent. But so here's the thing. India is a continent, but it's connected to other continents, right? So they call you like. Oh, let me look at my thing before I talk out my ass. List of continents. Okay.
There are 7 continents on Earth.
Okay, right. So
Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia.
Okay, so India isn't a continent, but because it's so freaking massive, it's called a subcontinent. You're actually part of Asia. Asia is just freaking huge. Because you're so huge and you have your own weather systems, they call it a subcontinent. Yeah, Goths. Of course she does. She's my cousin, dumbass. she's my family. Why would you not think she knows things about? Uh-oh, there we go. There's a problem. About to sneeze. About to sneeze. About to sneeze. When I get Gothic chicks, so girls and boys that dress. I'll show you pictures. Gothics, like Gothic architecture, like vampire-esque, dark blacks and grays. I'll show you. Gothic people and architecture. Like this is the Gothic look, Gothic architecture, Gothic, and then here's a goth chick. Let me find some better ones out, and then we'll look up this. So the kind of Gothic architecture. Let me show. No, let's look at goth babes. Goth babes. And then these are goth. These are like girls that wear like very dark black and white, even colored the colors. And there's a lot of Indians too. There's a lot of Indian goth chicks too. A lot of these girls ain't wearing no underpants, so I can't show all this. Indian goth babes. There you go. There's your Indian goth babes. It's that really smoky eye look, you know, that kind of stuff. That's really good. But we're not going to sit here and watch porn. Oh, dang it, my battery's 15%. Have you done with your X? Move on to the next. And then here's a big thing, you know, that's huge is people don't know how to talk to people anymore. You know, it's like everybody's come just like, if they don't agree with you, fuck them. No, don't fuck them. I mean, you have to understand that you're still your people. Search in ancient Indian dude. What was that? I don't. Okay. What I missed? Some guys like look more old school. Sure. I'm gonna stalk hot topic stores. Yeah, dude, you got lots of hot topic stores to stalk. You ain't got to stalk. Just go there. You ain't got to stalk nothing. Just be like, just walk in. Be like, I love the way you girls look. I love this. I'm from. Be like, my name's Yuraj, the son of I Fail First. I'm from India. I've come to find love from the Gothic girl. If you can't love me, can I at least get a picture with you? That's all you got to say. And I'll be like, sure, you cute little Indian fucker. I don't know much about goth or metal. It might be more famous around Europe. I have no clue. Dude, that's crazy for me. I thought that you guys would have like tons of goth, like the whole Finland, Sweden, freaking Denmark area. Oh man, could have been wrong. You're gonna watch it alone. Brother, I don't do that, brother. I really don't. Listen, it takes too much energy and too much time. I don't watch porn. I don't watch anything. I don't care. I don't care at all. When you stop using energy on super sexuality, you'll start going places. You'll start building businesses and stuff. I'm telling you, dude, if you stop fucking spanking your monkey and start actually putting all your energy into making your movie, it'll be done in a week. I guarantee it. And I'll help you. Search ancient India. Hold on one second. Top John. Okay, so ancient search. Tell your benefits of not being. Everything's better, dude. Testosterone helps everything. It helps your mind, your hair, your body, everything. Look, I don't be it. I'm 50 years old and I look like I'm 35-ish. I can't say that's why, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's a waste of time, dude. Okay, what am I looking up? I'm looking up ancient Indian architecture. Ancient Indian architecture. That's the big thing, though, brother. It's the media pushing all this bullshit. They're lying. They're lying and saying it's much bigger than it is. I'm talking about the transgender thing. They're lying. There's not like 700,000 transgender in America. There's like 7,000. But they're trying to say it's such a big problem that they're being killed by Republicans. So vote for the Democrats so we can perfect. It's all bullshit that they're telling us so they can stay in power. It's not that big of a deal. It's a bigger deal on the internet, but not in real life. Some people dress up just for the internet, just for the clicks and stuff. They don't go out in public like that, though. No. Shut up, Harsh. I already did. I was talking, jerk. You think I'm here for you? I'm here for the masses. Oh, yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I'd like to live if they had air conditioning. And that's the problem. Well, like, so I think that Lily is fake. I don't think she's real at all. I think she's just a narcissist that talks about like her cake pops and stuff like that, and like that goes in like Disney bathrooms and take pictures of herself while other people are around in the bathroom. I think she's fake. Because all she does is makes rage bait videos when she goes to like looking like a straight dude goes into a restaurant and says, it's her, it's she, her, not him, not him. When they say, hi sir, how can I help? Oh, it's she, her. You just look like a dude wearing a dress. Yeah, I think there's a lot of just people that are there just for the clicks and views. See, that shit's freaking awesome, dude. Bro, Unc, when I don't do it, I feel sick and get angry. Because you gotta burn energy other ways, you freaking wackadoo. You gotta do sit-ups or push-ups. You gotta freaking get your body into shape. You gotta freaking just push-ups, freaking pull-ups, sit-ups, whatever. Don't just fucking sit there because you're addicted. You're going through withdrawal. You understand that? All you're gonna do is chase ass and spend money on women that hate you. Whack-a-poodle. Lily, a cat. What's her name? What's Lily's name? There you go. God, I can't even remember when I saw a gay person do this. If I know. Sir, telling how many are fake dinner, bro. Didn't tell your dad. I did. I let him read your message actually when we were out there yesterday. I'll see him tomorrow probably, and But yeah, I definitely told him that. Lily, yes. Hold on. Let me look it up. Lily, I also come down time. There are a lot of men who burn energy working in garden. Right now, like me. Look what I'm building. I'm building something. What have you built, Uraj? I'm outside building shit with my 75-year-old father and mom. To help dig holes. I mean, look at my freaking videos, dude. Look what I'm doing. What have you done? You beat your dick a bunch of times? Cool. Oh, and when you die, when you're in your deathbed, oh, if only I'd have beat my dick a few more times to some goth babes. No. Yeah. She's gonna put a bullet in her brain, guaranteed. Guaranteed. She'll be chewing on a gun barrel before the end of her life. Guaranteed. She's unprotected, which means she's getting these soul ties, and she's going to have those voices in her head because she unprotected sex with too many guys. Why do you think they're promoting this so much? Because they know that people will lose control of themselves, and then the government or whoever's in power will have control over you. That's why they're promoting sex. Lily, what's her name? Lily Singh. There you go. Yeah, that's her, I think. Yeah, Lily Singh, that's her. Harsh, read my comment. Don't rage out. Bro, chill. Harsh, didn't your dad... What? I did say that, dick face. What are we talking about? I'll miss it. Harsh, I read your comment, brother. I don't know what we're talking about being the youngest son. I said yes. I did tell him that. Yes, and he. I think he'll answer you in video if that's what you're talking about. Youngest son. Search. I did search. Okay, you look. I look 20. Oh, I look 20. That one. Yeah. Lily. Yeah, she's about to go to jail for filming women in the bathroom. I deserve more gold. You're getting 30%. You'll like it. Singh is an Indian name. Let me see. I'm probably trying to piss off everybody. Transgender Lily taking pictures in bathrooms. Yeah, they hit the wrong button. Lily Tino. I'm listening to you, Harsh. What are you talking about? You deserve more gold. Harsh, I don't understand what you mean, brother. Can I get a ha-ha? that you deserve more gold? You want my gold? You want my father's time? And you want me to give you a ha-ha? I'll give you a ha-ha. You done good, kid. Brother, listen to me, please. I'm so lonely. It's got to be lonely. Yeah, so Lily Tino has been taking photos in women's restrooms in Disney World, and when she talked about it, she said all famous women do this because we're cute and we look good and we want to document it. Kid Sarah, can I get back, Jiglet? Internet and government can both help reduce adult content. Yeah, but you know what? Look what the Democrats have done. The Democrats have made porn. They said that they made the term sex work is real work a real thing. They made that a real thing. So now kids are told that sex work is real work. Oh, girl, just get yourself an OnlyFans. It'll be fine. Uncle Jiggle it, please. I'm almost shut the fuck up. You're gonna get yourself banned, you Raj. I don't want that stuff here. We can't even write S word on YouTube chat, right? Skibbity-doo. And you definitely can't write. What's his face? Harsh tried to write, I think, Iran, and that didn't show up. And then he tried to write nuke or nukes, and that didn't show up. I had to allow him through. Uraj, I'm not going to have you sit here talking about you spanking your monkey to my stream, putting it here. There's people that watch this that are younger than you. That ain't cool. Please speak it like you are singing. Please speak it like you're singing in the rain. My baby's insane. I'm singing in the rain. Can I get a skibbity-skibbity-doo? Can I get a ha-ha skibbity-doo? Can I get a ha-ha skibbity-doo? Yeah, you're right. You're an addict, brother. You're an addict, my friend. Brother, you can joke about whatever you want, but not about. Listen, this super sexuality stuff is not good, dude. You should not be this horny and wackadoodle all the time and talk about beating off to men on the internet that are talking about politics and government and shit. We're not talking about naked girls and boobs and stuff. But you can joke about anything, and remember, brother, you can also learn. Ask questions and stuff. We don't have to joke 99. And what usually happens is while we're in real conversation, that's when the good jokes come up. If you're just saying, what can I joke about? What can I joke about? What can I joke about? So just be like, what are we talking about? We're talking about this. You were talking about, you had good shit about World War III and worries and stuff you had. That was good shit. And then we can have, we're going to beat them. Or you look like your face got nuked. That's, you can do jokes like that rather than, keep jiggling it, dude. All right. Can I get a ha-ha? Can I get a what? You can joke about, you can joke about luck, but the problem is sexuality is not supposed to be public. It's supposed to be in your bedroom behind closed doors. In India, marijuana is like wild, grows everywhere, free jungle behind my house. Dude, it used to be that way in America. But here's an interesting thing. I'll tell you about American pharmaceutical industries. So in our bodies, we have things called receptors. We have cannabinoid receptors, so when we smoke or eat or in any other way absorb cannabinoids, cannabis, our body gets it and makes chemicals, makes brain chemicals, body chemicals, whatever. So they take it away from us so we can't get it. That causes our body to be deficient in something. So then we have a lot of depression, a lot of other stuff. Then they sell it back to you. They say, oh, now we'll go to the pharmaceutical labs and we'll figure out a way to make marijuana into a pill. Then we'll patent that pill. And then people are like, oh, I'm depressed all the time. And you can't smoke weed because we'll throw you in jail, make you even more depressed. And then you'll go buy this pill. It's $100 a pill. Right. So that's what they do. They find out how the body works. Then they take things away from you that make you deficient. And then they sell it back to you. Time for biology time from our professor Richard. Exactly. It's just blocking. I sometimes have, what kind of, sometimes I have the hard time. Team roarism isn't proper. Team roarism. It's just blocking. It seems like extreme. So I've been betrayed already. In India. Wait, what you mean, brother? Brother, listen to me. Listen. I'm trying to run a business here, and you're talking about you're a child under 18 talking about porn. It's not fucking legal. And you keep breaking the rule. I can't have me trying to build a company and then you having fucking porn shit all over the place. You know, and then I have some adult that I want to invest money in the company, like, oh, why are these kids talking about you jiggling it? That's not freaking good. So yes, banning is not due because you won't stop. Okay, where was I? It's just blocking seems extreme, right? In Indian marijuana is wild. Time for biology. I read what you said, Uraj. I will admit, when internet was first rolling out, we were targeted heavily related to libido. It was like Woodstock 2.0. Yeah, I agree with Sarah. Free dating website, right? Everything. Uraj, it's okay, but you have to understand that. And I think you do, because you remember how you threatened me on Discord, right? Right. So think about it, okay? Anybody, because of what you put on the platform, anyone could threaten me the way you threatened me, but actually go through with it. So I don't want it there. I quit my job to do this. I don't want it being ruined by a 15-year-old in India that wants to talk about his dick all day. I will absolutely ban you and erase you from my memory for eternity for better people that will help me and not hurt me. Please do, and if you do help, I'll help you eternally, forever. I'll do whatever I can do. If you do want to write a movie script, I will get it in people's hands. I will help you write it to make sure that it looks professional. Absolutely. I understand, Mirage, but I want you to know that it was a joke from you. But you know it's possible that if that shit's there, other people can do it for real and take stuff down. I just want to let you know that I don't want it there. I don't want it there. I don't want people talking about beating their dick publicly, especially in front of other girls, younger girls and younger boys and stuff. Especially when we're talking about shit not related to beating their dicks. What are we talking about? Okay, so yes, agreed. 10 light. The super sexual, and this is what screwed people up huge is. When the dating apps came out and the dating websites came out and everybody gave all their information, everything got databased. And then when everything got databased, now they know what people like and what they don't like. Now they can make AI bullshit. Women wonder why they're getting so ditched and so made fun of and this and that and so blocked and so ghosted. It's because it's not real people. They made AI that sent messages, DMs to women and then learned how to communicate back and forth because there's millions of women on Instagram and stuff like that it was communicating with to learn how to fuck with women. And then when they finally got to the point where they were like, okay, let's meet up at the blah, blah, blah at 6 o'clock, the AI knew that it won. It convinced you that you were talking to a human so much that you're actually about to leave your house to drive to a location to meet a fake person that doesn't even exist at all except digitally. So then it knows it's won, so it's going to research through the communications you had to increase the way that it works. And that's why so many women are complaining, men ain't shit. Man, he didn't even show up because it wasn't a real person. And then now women hate men because men have been ditching women and stuff, but they weren't real. They think you're EDP. Right, exactly. They won't think I'm EDP because I ain't going out there to meet nobody. With advertisers also require part of personal information to save 5 cents on a coupon, right? Because do you know what each person is worth? $27. $27. The value of a person is $27 to information companies. Let's see. Man. Let's see if I can find something. It might have gone up. This was a couple years ago when I was in IT. I mean, in information. $27, the value of a person for internet marketing. Okay, customer lifetime value metric. I'm pretty sure it was $27. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, the $27 you mentioned refers to a specific offering or purchase. Okay, the actual demand value of the internal marketing demands. The value of $27, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so, right, so think about it. So think about if you have 1 million people on your website and you can get data from that 1 million people. Then you go to somebody like Elon Musk or freaking Mark Zuckerberg, and you say, I've got 1 million people's age, date of birth, what they like. They like blondes, blue eyes, red hairs, blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, okay, 27. Well, they'll give you like probably $10 a person because they can still make the other 17. You remind me of something back in, oh, Cat, what I miss? I got a new subscriber in here. Thank you, says Cat. And somebody for not sub, actual factual. You remind, 10 Light says, you reminded me of something back in the year 2000. AI had to have, oh, it absolutely existed. Yeah, absolutely. I was communicating with someone. I told them I would meet them at a club. It was a woman for us to hang out. She never showed. Yes, listen, it absolutely existed back then. Absolutely existed. It existed since the 90s. And it absolutely has. It's been doing it for years. And I brought this up also, like what Facebook does. Facebook, I'm listening, brother. Just post it. I'll read it in a second. Facebook does the same thing. Facebook knows that when women post a selfie and it doesn't get a lot of likes or views, they'll take it down. After they take it down, they're more likely to buy shit for psychological purchasing. They purchase something to feel better. So what they'll do is they won't show your selfie to other people. So they artificially shadow ban your selfies. Then they give you ads for shit they want to sell you. So then you're going to take the selfie down, bam, then they'll give you, the AI sets up to give you ads for stuff that'll make you feel better, make your stuff smell better, make your nose look smaller with this, and then women buy it, and they know, and it's already been in Congress. So they've been fucking with you for years. You've been being controlled, you've been being mind controlled by AI for years. It's not your fellow man, it's the government and the big companies that are fucking with your brains, not your fellow man in real life. So can you help me get into USA? Maybe you guys contact. I work in arena animation. You work in arena animation. You mentioned that your eyes. I mean, brother. So you like the first thing you have to do is visit here. And yes, it's not a problem to visit. All you have to do is say what you want to do. Find a place you want to visit, Disneyland, whatever. Then you've got to prove you've got the money to visit and be able to get back home, and then get yourself a travel visa. And the thing is, it's so easy to do. That's why we don't know. And you hear about all these deportations. That's because they came across the border illegally. All they had to do was do it legally. Like, oh, it takes 10 years. No, it's bullshit. It takes 2. The woman told me she was my age. Yeah. It was just spitting back your same information to you. And the AI may have asked you early in the relationship, what kind of guy or girl do you like, or this or that, and you may have said something, and then a month later, or a week later, whatever, it regurgitates it back to you. It's how the AI, there's initial AI out of before the blockchain-based AI stuff came out, they were using database-based AI. The woman told me she was my age, and it's very close age. Yeah. So get it towards me. Yeah. Well, okay. So right. If you have to have money, you can't be broke, because they don't want you coming to America and then just asking for unemployment money and asking for government money. So what you would say, if you have a job and you have an income, and say you've got $3,000 in the bank, and then you say, I want to visit Washington, D.C. I want to take pictures. I want to go to Atlanta. I want to see the Olympic Stadium, the really big this and that. I want to hang out with I Fail First. So you got to say, I got enough money to get there. Here's my flight to get there. I have enough money to stay in a hotel for a week, and I have enough money for my flight to get home. Here's proof. And they'll say, okay, go for it, kid. Then you book a flight. You don't got to like send hair samples or blood or anything, because you're not a criminal yet. You don't have a freaking, it's not as hard. They're just, it's easy. Yeah, you can get a tour, but you can get a visitor's visa or a tourist visa very easily. You can usually get it just with your passport at the airport. Right, but you can't do that at first, especially not now. Because listen, if you do that and overstay your visa, when they kick you out, you can't come back. So if you want to be an American, start planning for it now. Put in your paperwork next year when you turn 16, and by the time you're 21, you'll be an American. Uraj, there are some employers. Exactly, right. You got to be good at something besides, but Uraj, you can't make your digital footprint all about sex, porn, and jerking off. That shit matters, man, because they're going to Google your name, and they're going to see everything that you post on all these fucking wackadoodle sites, dude. Oh, great. We need some more 15-year-olds to beat their dick. I don't think you'd be able to get paperwork to stay permanently until you've already. Yeah, you have to visit first. You've got to visit first. Like I said, so you can do that in a year. You can start doing whatever you do to raise money. Like in America, we can cut grass or rake leaves, shovel snow, whatever. That's right. You definitely don't want to leak your murder list. Yes. But you need to have visited first. If you come on vacation and meet some people that will, no one's going to offer you no one's going to offer you sponsorship that have never seen you before, and the only thing they know about you is how much you jerk off, dude. So you got to create real relationships online, not just look at her tits. Oh, you got to be a real person, dude. How much money have you saved up from the VR set? $400, dude. I'm getting the computer tomorrow. Bro, I can't file stuff. Right, yeah, it's not going to happen yet. You've got to start planning for it. Don't spend money on porn. Don't spend money on girlfriends. Put your money in the bank and everything you get. Do not spend money on OnlyFans and porn. Do not. Even though it's only $6, don't do it. What up, Gracie? I'm eating Takis. I'm eating Takis. I'm eating Takis. All right, no more talk about pickle touching, dude. We got kids in attendance. The AI robot has signed itself a face, a real photo. Yes, absolutely. And they do it all. What up, Muslim 007? Muslim 07. No, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, sorry. AI. Okay, so right, and that's what they do. And a lot of times, like that's when girls get like when people started to learn how to use like Google image search, reverse image search. Then when women would say, "Oh, it was a fake picture. It was this guy from California," because like AI would grab pictures from people. They knew that you were in California. They knew you were in Maryland, so it would grab a picture from California and say, "This is me." And you're like, "Oh, you're sexy," you know? How high can I sing? I can sing high. About that high. No, not yet. About that. Do, re, mi, I can go low. AI can grab to. Yep. More now it can create it from scratch. You can create it from scratch. It doesn't need to morph pictures together at all because it knows skeletons, it knows nerves, it knows fat deposits, and it can create all that. It knows it all because it's got access to medical databases and everything. It knows what's under the skin. It knows how to make the freaking Adam's apple move under the skin and stuff like that. So it doesn't need to just morph two pictures together. That's 1990s shit. That's morphing. Right now, it's all freaking, if they can create it, they can pull up a skeleton, a standard human skeleton, add fat deposits, add skin, add eye color, all that in milliseconds. Microsoft, I used Murphy for a while, and it was made up image. I did submit my picture to Murphy, and it morphed me into something else. Yeah. Keep talking. Yeah, dude, you're gonna get yourself banned, Mirage. Brother, you can't control yourself. One more time, you're gone for good, dude. I got no more patience for you. No more patience for you. All right, let's see. Yeah, and that's the big problem. Is the big problem is that people don't know what they're talking to or what they're looking at. You know, they have no idea. You know, and a lot of people just start talking. They just start giving away information. Oh, let's go on a date. Well, I'll meet you at your house. You know, and it's just like, and people, yes, Uraj. And people are so free and willing to go meet people in random. And this is what's so bullshit about feminism, talking about how men are so dangerous. Then why there's so many one-night stands? Why are dating apps so popular for women? Why are women going to guys' houses just to get knocked down so often? This is what's so crazy. Men are so bad. Then stop fucking them. How can I get sponsored while in India? Brother, you need money first. So with my ex-husband, it could have been robots responding to him, telling him, sure, whatever, don't matter. Of course it was, and of course it wasn't. It was probably one of each and both. It depends who you're talking to. If he's talking to Instagram models, then yeah, 100%, 100%. Your eyes. This is the thing. You have to know the people. You have to know the people. So just from India, and like it's like I wouldn't have you around my family the way you act. I wouldn't let you stay in my house or in my parents' house or in the neighborhood my family lives in. No idea. No way. No way. Absolutely not. You're a fucking trash ball. So like I mean I'd hang out with you when you like if you come here on vacation, get your own place to stay or whatever. But then you got to meet people. But if you're just a freaking trash fucking head, then who wants you here? What benefit to our community are you? You don't have anything going for you right now except for talking about stupid shit. Yeah, I would invite you. I'd invite you for coffee. Absolutely, yeah, sure, but you're not staying here. You got to understand, you have done nothing to make yourself a good person at all. You know, like at least I want to try to benefit people's lives by making them better, by teaching people things. Only thing you want to do is bang stuff and talk about banging stuff. That don't do nothing at all. You know, so because we've had such communication, yeah, I'd meet up with you for a coffee, but I got no interest in hanging out with you any more than that, bro. I told you to chill and you can't do it. You don't have the maturity to handle yourself. And I you know, like I didn't mind your age. It's not your age, it's your maturity level. You can't not talk about freaking jerking off. It's got to stop. And I said, I'm done. I'm 100% done. You've got your last trip is out the door, and I don't care at all. You can't. And I know that you and your friends, ban him from the server, and they keep taking you back. I don't care. You're going to learn for real. What's going on? I would not want to meet anyone. Right. Oh no. He would have to come with his mother. First of all, his mother would have to be here with him. 100%. He's not coming here by himself. Absolutely not. So yeah, it would have to be him and his mom. Well, he can't fly here, underage anyway. He would have to come to America with his mom, and then while you were doing whatever you're doing when you're in America, I would invite you and your mother over for a coffee. But yeah, absolutely. What's going on, Andy? What's going on? Donde. It's possible. It's possible. That's definitely possible. I'd probably be like, how did you raise such a shithead? Back in 2000s, I did tell that to some kid who was under 18, wanted to meet me. I told them that they needed to talk to their mom to get their permission. And of course they never did, because their parents don't know what they're doing online. And then what would happen? They'd show up to your house and they'd be like, Mom, can you sit in the car while I go get handy? What are they going to do? What are they going to tell their parents? What are they going to tell their parents? Like, what kind of trash shit they've learned on the internet? It's crazy. That's the thing. It's like, and this is a big problem, and the thing is, like, with the information gathering on the internet, these kids are so screwed, because they got so much competition with AI for the jobs in the future, and with good people that, so then you got, like, AI is going to, but the second your name goes on an application to get a job, and it goes into a company, AI is going to scan it, check your name, and then just chuck you. Just going to be gone. It's not, a real human's never even going to see your applications for most people, because all their bullshit, that keywords they're going to check. Like, I'm going to I told them, when you have your mom's permission, put your mom on the chat. All right, yeah, that would It says 5 on it. What am I? Yeah, that's crazy. No, the viewer count doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. It doesn't work at all. It's completely broke. It said 0 for like a half hour, and everybody was talking. There was like 6 people in the chat, talking, actively talking. So on the other screen, I have, brother, we can't. There's other people in the chat. You're not gonna overtake the chat about what you want. Be part of the community or be gone. When I told, it's not like we're not talking about stuff. We're having a conversation. It's not like we're just like, man, what do we want to talk about? When I told them, when you talked to me on Discord, you said don't tell anybody what the premise is of your movie, and now you want to tell everybody. All right. When I told them I would tell their mom, typically, yeah, of course, because they're a bunch of, they tell their mom back in Yahoo days, right? Do you? I mean, I don't know if anybody even remembers. You might remember 10 Light. Do you remember AOL Messenger when people could like send like chat bombs and it would like, cause every time like you send like a period. Yeah, you're definitely stupid, brother. You're definitely stupid. Do you know why? Because you don't listen to learn. You listen to hear and to respond. So AOL Messenger, every time you sent a message, it would go ding. But while it was going ding, you couldn't do anything. It locked your system up for a second because computers were so slow back then, it couldn't play a sound and do something at the same time. So what they would send like 1,000 dings. So it would go ding, 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 and your mouse wouldn't move. Your mouse would like move like between each ding, 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 ding. So yeah, and they were called chat bombs. Yeah, you're right. You're stupid because you're immature, and that comes with some time. But the problem is you don't have any. And I think it's because you don't got a male in your life telling you to freaking man up. You got freaking a set of. Yeah. You've got. And do you remember when like all the famous people did like recorded their "You've got mail, you've got mail, you've got mail"? You know, you could get like different people's names for saying "you got mail." That's so crazy, though. It's so crazy that these things happen. You know that's how big the like just people just wanted that. I mean, I guess now like look at video games. People pay for costumes and cosmetics on games too. It's like. Trash Live. It's a Trash Live. It's a Trash Live, John Pork. Meg Ryan definitely did it. Yeah, that was in the movie Who's Got Mail. I don't have a man in my life. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not a father. But you got golf mommies. That's all you got. All right, I got my man. Let me see, where did I put my, there we go. He said, I'm not gay, GAE, all my men are going to pay. Because let's see what we got going on. Bam. All right, where are we at? It's 2:20. I think it's, yeah, John Pork. Who was there? There was two. I've got mail and you've got mail. Was it two different got mail? It was two different got mail. I've got mail movies. It was You've Got Mail, and I thought there was another one. There wasn't a separate one. Wasn't there like a He's Got Mail and You've Got Mail? Let me see. Is You Got Mail or the one? Yeah, Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. I could have sworn there was two. So we can end up with a bunch of robots and/or foreigners telling us in the USA to get a job when they're not even in the USA, and it can also be kids. Yeah, absolutely, right. Maybe there was another movie about mail. I could have swore there was. I could have swore. Got mail movies. I could have swore there's like You've Got Mail and I've Got Mail or He's Got Mail or She's Got Mail or something like that. I could have swore there was a You've Got Mail Part 2. You've Got Mail Part 2. You've Still Got Mail, a sequel to the original You Got Mail that aired as a podcast episode on March 4th, 2025. The episode explores a new chapter in the lives of Kathleen and Joe. That's freaking crazy. Kathleen. I guess that was Kathleen Turner. Uh-oh. We got pork. Sweeping in. Your boss loves farts. I just saw. I didn't see what he was saying. I was reading the computer screen, so you blocked my mind from it. Thank you very much. Yeah. So You've Got Mail 2 came out on Apple Podcasts. So they're freaking. Kathleen was Meg Ryan. Yeah. So it doesn't say. It doesn't say yet right here. Oh, it's bi. No, hold on. Yeah, no, it doesn't say who if they did it in the, but yeah, that was Meg Ryan's part. Yes. Hear me out. A sequel to You've Got Mail, which Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks characters now have been 25 years. Okay, what? It says a sequel to You've Got Mail in which Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks characters now they've been married for 25 years have to overcome their smartphone addictions. Yeah, give him a timeout. I don't care, people like that. It's probably your Raj. I don't care. I'll check the IPs later. I'll check the IP addresses later. They call me Slater. Or probably what's his face? If it's not ND, it's probably not ND. If it's not your Raj, it's probably Mullet Man. It's got mommy like he said this was trash and a bad boy. Yeah, kids, children. Or maybe what's her face? Because it said pork, so maybe it was Ashley. I'll check your IP. You better not check my IP. Check your IP. My IP nuts. My IP nuts. Is that a nut? I'm guessing that's a nut. All right, so this is what we got him down. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let's see. So I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish the 3D printer, and then I need to program and code I guess everybody gets to see what the product is while I'm doing the 3D design for it, and it's going to be spectacular. So y'all get to see. This is going to be pretty dang cool. It's pretty dang cool! All right, I get excited. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. Oh, okay, so what we're going to do. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can. I had something for you. I had something here for you. Where was it? Bang, bang. Be done with your X. Move on to the next. All I want is extra honey. I need some toast with extra honey. 1, 2, 3. No? Dang it. I love you too, brother. I hope you don't mess up and part forever. But if you decide that you love hurting people's feelings and breaking hearts more than whatever a true friend could do for you. And remember, brother, I can love you from a distance, brother. I can love you by never speaking to you again. I can love you by making sure you don't disrupt my life anymore. I don't need to talk to you ever again to love you. To prove my love to you. Special favors coming, 31 flavors are out of mints. Past the lifesavers and dropping hints. Candy for candy coated tongues. You've been so good, so very good for me. What do you think? Tell me honestly. I wait for you to call. Can you make 3D prints? These nuts. Okay, so there is going to be testicles printed. without a doubt, and it's going to be funny. So, ND, I want to send you a pair of neck nuts. All right, a big old freaking wackadoo testicle sack, and you can put a chain on it. I can't afford a chain, so I'll give you the nuts. All right, and I'm going to ship it to Denmark. So I'll get your address on. Jump back. You can jump back on the Discord now. I talked with the cops, and we rearranged the rules. Yeah, that was all. We're all good now, everybody. And he's a good guy. The problem was I told him I wanted a non-sexual environment and not a non-adult environment. Like I want adults to be able to still be adults and have fun and talk, but I just don't want people talking about, like I don't want them harassing girls, and stuff like that. And so that's all. Yeah, I don't mind the joke. I don't mind the cussing and stuff like that. I just don't. Yeah. So we're all good. I love to hate all of you. I hate to love all of you. Dot Compton is funny. That's hackers on no skin. Oh yeah. You've been summoned. Oh, and internet just sent me a freaking heart from the internet, and he's not on the live. ND beats his mom. How many days you got left? I'm farting. Did you see I gave you a shout out? Yeah, did you see Kat's shout out? Finley. And you know what? It's like you're probably, how come you don't ask for shout outs or anything? Because you could say something like, hey, I'm kind of lonely. I don't have any attention. I'd like a shout out instead of just being like, I'm farting. I also posted a Greek video for Isla, but I don't think she's seen it yet. Richard, are you sure you're not on a computer? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty dang sure. And I think you can probably tell too, because computers don't sweat. They're sweaty. They don't need fans on. And I don't think they can even blur the vision like I don't think they could do this with the light this quickly. Like they wouldn't be able to process. Like, see how I do this? See how when I do this, that you can see the fan? You can actually see like the fan and the lights behind it. Like I don't think it could this quickly render that out. It's real light and it's really being blocked by my hand. Yeah, so that's good stuff. Like that's how you can find things like that can tell if it's real or not. Like only real light acts like this, not rendered. If this was pre-recorded, then yeah, then that could be faked. But doing it live, that currently can't be faked live. Change your name. She can't. It needs it for 4 days. That's what I was gonna say. The problem isn't technology. The problem is if it was only being used for my stream, then no problem. But the problem is there's tens of thousands of other streams, or if not millions, all over the earth, and all of the videos that it's scanning for bad words and dingles and doolollies and jolly and whatnot. So it's being used. It's being used on the entirety of YouTube and Google and so it's being used plus all the research they're being done on. So it's not just being used on my stream. What I miss now? She can make a new channel on YouTube. Who can? Who did we miss? What I missed? Oh yeah, Raj is done. He's done. Yeah, he's done. So yeah, buddy, nice knowing you, you fucking shithead. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, I'm gonna ban him on here real quick too, before I forget. All right, and I gotta ban him on my email real quick too before I forget too. Let me see. Okay, bam, friends. All right, bam. Okay, all friends, all. Hold on 1 second, bam, more. Oh, Alright. Alright, where's I at? Man. Members. Alright, that's close enough. Wait, fine. Okay. I agree. You have to drop the hammer. So yeah. Yep. No, yeah. So it's unfortunate, and I blame 15, dude. I mean, I can imagine being 11 or 12 and acting like that, but at 15, and the thing is to ask for so much, and you guys don't even know, and I won't tell you all the stuff that he's asked for help for, like because he's got no dad, and he doesn't know shit about his body or himself or whatever because his mom can't explain it to him. Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. He's just too childish. Come back in a couple of years. I can't imagine being 11 or 12 like that. Right, he's 15 though. He's 15. He ain't 11 or 12. That's the problem. And he's just look, he's addicted to it, and it's a problem. It's a huge problem. This is what porn addiction does. He has nothing in his brain except for porn stuff. And it's unfortunate. Yeah, right, exactly. You have to be good at it. You can't just be and I think the problem is he doesn't get any attention, He doesn't have a dad to throw a football around with in the yard or tackle or wrestle or whatever. He's got a mom that doesn't give a shit. And he stays on the internet. Obviously, he doesn't give a shit what he watches on the internet. He knows all about porn inside and out. And the only reason he wants to come to America is to bang something. No, I'm good. I'm not upset at all. I'm 100% fine. I was fine with it last time, but yeah, now I'm 100% fine with it. I don't care at all. Yeah. Not only that, the foreigners are cussing all the time. They're unprofessional. They should not be working in front of. Yeah, I mean, I don't. It doesn't matter to me that they're foreigners. I don't care that they're foreigners. They're just assholes. Same thing. I mean, it doesn't. I can find fucking trash, ghetto, white and black people that act the same freaking way everywhere. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't care where on earth they came from. If they're an asshole, they're an asshole. I should not be working out. You know what? I'm actually pretty good at help desk work because I like helping people learn, dude. One of the great, I used to have so much fun. Log Me In 123 was this thing where you could do this, like you could log into somebody else's computer. Like if they had problems, they couldn't figure out their network or whatever, you could log into their computer and move their mouse and see their screen and stuff. Dude, I got some stories. But yeah, so I could teach them, and they were like, wow, I didn't know that existed. And it was awesome showing people. And I showed people like 30 times a day. I showed people new shit, and they really were like, that's so cool. Doc Compton calls it Windows Help Desk, and the Indian man thinks he's doing help desk for. Right. The people at the help desk at my employer are professional, fortunately. Yeah, that's good, right? No, that's good. As they should be. That's what they're called, the help desk, not the here to piss you off desk. But yeah, and I think I know that the things that have caused a lot of issue. The things that have caused the big issues with it has been lack of any kind of father around. It's like kids have no idea, and feminism has invaded India and China, and now you've got a lot of kids that have no, and they come in and call masculinity toxic. That's toxic because he doesn't have any masculinity. Jerking your ding ding is not masculine. He's got zero masculinity. So that's what's called, and if he would have had a dad that was toxically masculine, he wouldn't act like that. And that's the problem. It's absolutely horrible. Anytime he comes back on, whoever can ban him the fastest gets a dollar. I don't ever want to see him again. Done. Oh. I'm done. No. Well, I'm probably going to ban you too if you keep telling me how much I remind you of your beating your ass ex-husband. So you're next on the list. I need to ask USA. We're an illegal man sits behind a desk with a computer. Yeah, well, and that's the big problem. And the big problem is, okay, slavery has always been a problem. Slavery has always been a problem since the beginning of time. It still exists. It's still fresh and new every single day. The reason America and most everywhere else in the world has all of its shit built in China is because they get paid like 8 cents an hour, and then they get that taken away from them so that they can live in the dorms at the factories. So American business owners have just moved slavery from America to somewhere else. But yeah, it's absolutely it still exists. There's more black slaves in Africa right now than there ever was during the transatlantic slave trade. So it's still absolutely going good. Did I strike it? No. I'm just done with the trolling is what I mean. Yeah, 10 light. Yeah. So 10 light. So I don't know. I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything like that. But like everybody understands now what the feminist preset mind core is, and then like whenever you don't get your way or whatever, you go towards reputation destruction. And by saying you remind me of my ex-husband that used to beat me, that's you trying to say that's you being controlling, trying to control my speech by saying you sound like a woman beater. And I am not, and I don't, and so I'm not going to have you try to guide my speech by calling me that. So, and the thing is you're the one that was being the asshole, and I was responding to you being an asshole. The difference between me and your ex-husband is I wouldn't let you talk to me like that because I would end the relationship. Your ex-husband stuck around too long and let you piss him off too long. And that's all I'm saying. I'll let you hang out and I'll help you your entire life. I will help you until you start hurting me. And that goes for everybody. I will help everybody until you start hurting me. If you try to start hurting me, like 10 like people sent me shit that you sent to them to try whatever, and any questions you have, I'll help. I'm not saying it. I'm saying any questions you have about anything, I will glad to answer. And I'm not rage baiting anything. So any questions that anyone has, I'll be glad to answer. I'll help anybody. I have a good vast amount of knowledge. I got a great amount of resources, and I'll help anything with whatever he needs. Like what you're doing right now, Tenlight. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is called reputation destruction. So she doesn't care what I'm saying. She just wants to say, "Oh, look how bad of a person he is." You don't know shit. Okay. One time a guy who looked like a literal mountain troll had the nerve to nag me. Troll or goblin? You're definitely a troll, 100%. Why do you keep asking if I'm a computer? you don't think by constantly asking me if I'm AI or I'm a computer isn't you nagging and you do it, you being the one who's doing the baiting? Anyway. Anywho's right, yeah.
And it's odd. I mean, 10 light, the only thing you know is what you see here, these short clips on the internet. We've known each other for 35 years. I've known you for a total of a week, probably less than that if you add all the minutes together. Right? So you don't know at all what you're talking about. But I've never, ever fucked with you or tried to destroy your reputation or anything. You actually sent messages to other people saying that I'm treating them bad and they shouldn't hang out with me, and I'm an old man trying to talk to young kids. You did that. They sent me the messages that you sent to them. So this is the person that you are. I got the receipts. All you can do is talk. And I said, I know that you're broken. I know that you're a broken person. And so, like I said, I didn't mind helping. That's why when you kept coming back, people were saying, wow, you forgave her? Sup, Novair? Freaking drama night on the freaking 110th grade express. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But and I tell you what, I think it was brilliant of like the education system to do such a thing, to set up with feminism, like to set feminism up like Marxism. And like the way to like shut down conversations is to call people racist or woman beaters or transphobic or whatever like that. It worked for a long time, but the problem is they burned a candle at both ends, and now no one believes it. Like all the women that got mad at something and said, "Oh, he raped me, he touched my butthole." It's all bullshit now. We know it's all bull, and it's just like it's just so obvious. And like the building of the narcissist, and then the ripping off of the narcissist mask. When the mask comes off, that's what happens. You don't help your cousin at all. Well, how do you know? You never even freaking breathed air around me or my cousin ever. You never ever been to any of, it's like, and it's like, do you expect people on the internet to believe you? And you know nothing about what you're talking about? That just proves that you know less than what you're talking about. It's why Democrats are in the shithole issue that they're in now. What's up, Novair? You are drama. What are you drama at, brother? What are you drama at? I wonder if it's because I woke up too early today. Okay, people keep talking about this. One Piece. All right. Are you sure? Are you sure he is drama? Are you sure he's all Novair? All Novair you, all Novair you. Okay, where was I? What am I looking up? Okay, One Piece. One Piece. Okay. Dude, ND, I'm telling you, brother, I got these nuts around your neck, dude. Okay, all right. One of the first things I'm going to print tonight is these nuts around your neck, and it's not going to have a chain, but it'll have an area for a chain. And it's going to be a big old hand, like big old set of nuts. And I may have chrome or gold spray paint. Or if I can get some gold leaf, I'll freaking gold plate this son of a bitch. But I'm definitely sending it to you because I love you, brother. All right? So I'm going to send you the big old set of nuts. And I hope you got a chain. You can even use wire, dude. But dude, it's good. I mean, you're going to get them. You can destroy them after you get them. They're only going to be plastic from 3D printer. You know what I'm saying? But absolutely, dude. You've gone too far with these nuts thing. So now you're getting a pair. I got a 3D printer. Oh, hold on one second. I hit the wrong button. Right, so it's gonna be freaking, dude, it's gonna be awesome. I'm not sure. I'm these nuts. And the earrings. But yeah, dude, you're definitely getting a pair. I got everything I need. I got enough extra. And the thing is, so I was thinking because I've got my cat, thanks to Cat's help, obviously, we've got the printer. So I've got the printer. And I'm setting up the printer and I have to do some test prints and I need some balls. So I figured, what am I going to do? I don't just want some balls that I'm just going to throw away. And then like people will look in my trash and be like, what's all these, why are all these testicles in the trash? Gumo, gumo, no me. So yeah, so I need to make some balls, and the only people's necks I want to put my balls around yours. All right, give me 1 second. Let's see. All right, let me see what I got. Let me plug this in real quick. And I'm gonna give me 1 second. 1 second. Let me take this over here. If you're done with your X, move on to the next. All I want extra honey. All right, let's see. Bam. Nami Soma, I don't even know what that means. Nami Swawaram. All right, try to find your name on the wall. Give me a second. If you're done with your X, if you're done with your balls, put them on his necks. Bob T, 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 Bob T. One piece. I'm on Earth, where are you? I'm on Earth, where are you? Hurt my fingers. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can get. If you're done. Ugh. I can't even do fake muscles. All right, that's it. All right, I just what we'll do. Sorry, you know what we'll do? Let me finish. That's 2:50 now, my time, almost 3. All right, brother. So yeah, I'm probably ended up right quick here, so I can get a little bit. I can get a nap and some food in. So we'll call it here for a little bit, and then we will come back a little bit later tonight when after I got a little bit of rest and some coffee in me. Yeah, looks like the sky's clearing up, so I got to check on the chickens. So I appreciate. I am coming back. He calls me a fake streamer. All right, okay, all right, no, all right, okay. Oh, you wait right there while I eat. You wait right there. I'll be back. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it. If you're done with your ex, move on to your next. He says, I know, now what happens? Now what happens? All right, let's see what I can do here. Let me see what I can do here. Me and my friends. Me and my friends, they don't wanna live. What did I figure? I think I broke something. I think I broke something. Broke my heart. Oh, that's Discord. Close. Close window. Close. Close. Quit. All right. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. Dang it. We'll make this happen. All right. Ban hammer. They call it the ban hammer. Oh. All right, so while it's calm, I think I'm going to swap over to the laptop and swap over to the lap tizzle and maybe we can do some question and answer. Let me see if I can set it up first. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. Oh, top messages. There we go. Why can't everybody be nice people? Why do they gotta be manipulative jerkholes? Jerkholes. Whoa. Well, why did that come up there? No. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense either. Okay, no sources, there we go. So why can't I mean, doesn't make any sense either. Oh, I can do that shit. 1080 by 1920. That's pretty cool, though. What the heck? Vertical scene, Richard. There we go. Oh, look how slick I look with that 1080p. Oh, tinfoil Dustin. What's up, tinfoil Dustin? It's not very Christian in allowing people to disrupt your services. And you have no idea. You don't even care. So, well, I don't care about you, brother. And now you don't have one because you're an idiot that doesn't listen. I don't care. You don't understand, Uraj. I've told you 100 times. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You don't care to not be disruptive when we're in the middle of a conversation talking about wet farts. You don't know when this stuff is supposed to be. So I do not care anymore. They give you 45 times to try it, and you're done. I don't care. You're done. You're done. You're done. All right. What we'll do, we'll go ahead and end this. Okay.